Lemlist is one of the best tools on the market to do multi-channel outreach. So you can send LinkedIn messages and cold emails automatically every single day. Then you get positive replies and you book sales calls with your ideal customers. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to create your first campaign on Lemlist, how to import leads, and how to reply to your leads directly in Lemlist. Let's start. Just before we start, if you don't have a Lemlist account right now, it's not a problem because you can create your account for free. All you need to do is to click in the first link in the description and then you will be redirected to this page. Just to let you know that if you use the link in the description, you can make sure you get the best deal available if one day you want to use a Lemlist paid plan. Once you've created your account, you will be on this page on dashboard. And now the first thing we want to do is to create our first campaign. To do that, we have to go here on the left and click on campaigns. And now here we have two choices. We can create the campaign with AI or we can create it manually. For this tutorial, I will choose create manually. So I click on create manual campaign. Now on this page, I can create my campaign. But just before we do that, the first thing I want to do is to rename here the name of my campaign. So what I recommend you to write as a title is basically the filters you will use to find your ideal customers. So in my case, for this tutorial, I want to target people who are head of sales in a company headcount between 500 to 1,000 people. And I want to target people based in the US. So I do that because then in Lemlist, when I go on campaigns, I like to see the name of my target here, and it makes it more easy to know what's going on in my campaigns. So let's go back to our campaign, and now it's time to build our campaign. So for this tutorial, I will make something really simple. I want to send first an email, and then I want to send a LinkedIn message. So chat message here. So here, basically, we have only two steps. First, we send an email and then we have to wait, let's say 2 days. And then we send a message on LinkedIn. When you click on a step, you have on the right part of your screen, all the settings of the step. So for this step, sending an email, I have to select the sender. So in my case, it's this one. And here I can write the subject and my email. For this tutorial, let's say that I want to promote GiveMeLeads. So the subject will be leads export. And now I need to write my email content. So I will say hi first name. And if I want to add first name, I have to click here on add personalization. And here I select first name. Perfect. So here is the content of my email. So hi first name, I noticed you're head of sales, and I write head of sales because I target only people who are head of sales. Then I ask a question. Do you use Sales Navigator to find leads? If so, we built a tool that exports leads with verified emails and automatically cleans the data for you. And then I add a soft call to action, want to give it a try. So I'm pretty happy with this email. If I want to have a preview, I just need to go here and click on preview. And here you have a preview from a Gmail account. And you can see that this email looks great. It's not too long and it's easy to understand. So let's go back. And now what we want to do is to write our LinkedIn message. So we click on it. So what I like to do when I send a LinkedIn message is to be very short. So the message contains max 2 sentences. So my message is hi first name, I saw you're head of sales. Do you use Sales Navigator to find and export leads? So basically with this LinkedIn message, I just ask a question because I want to start a discussion with the lead. As you can see, it's a bit different compared to this email. Now that we have our sequence with one email and one LinkedIn message, it's time to go here on top right of the screen and click on next step. Okay, so it's time to import leads. So I just need to click on import new leads. On Lemlist, you have a lot of choices to import leads, and if you want, you can use their people database. I don't recommend you to use this people database because it's a database and the data is not the freshest on the market. So that's why on this tutorial, I will use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to find the leads, and I will use GiveMeLeads to export them and give me the verified emails of these leads. So that's why I will go here and click on CSV import. So here on this pop-up, we can upload a CSV, but before we can upload it, we need to make our list of leads. And so for that, we need to go on LinkedIn Sales Navigator. All right, so we are currently on LinkedIn Sales Navigator. I'm on the lead filters, and my target is company headcount between 500 to 1,000 people. The current job title is head of sales. And I said that I want people based in the US. So geography. And here I say United States. Perfect. Here on the top right of the screen, you can see that we have 660 people who match my filters. So once you are happy with your search, you want to export these people. And unfortunately on LinkedIn, you can't do that natively. And that's why you need to use a tool like GiveMeLeads to export the leads, clean all the data, and give you the verified emails for your leads. So if you want to do that, you can go on givemeleads.io, or you can click in the first link in the description. Then you click on Start for free. Here you create your account. And once you've created your account, you will be redirected to this page where you need to connect your LinkedIn account. So here you click on Connect LinkedIn account. Then you enter your credentials, so your email and password, and finally you click on Login. Now, if you want to export your leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator in just one click and basically get a button like this one, you need to install the Chrome extension. So you click on Install Extension, then here you click on Add to Chrome, and finally, add extension. Once you install the Chrome extension, you will have a button like this one on LinkedIn Sales Navigator, extract leads. So basically, when you want to export leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you just need to click on it and you will be redirected to your GiveMeLeads account. Here, I click on Continue and then Save and Export. On this pop-up, I can give the number of leads I want to export. So let's say 50 just for this tutorial. And then I just need to click on Export Leads. All right, so as you can see, the export is currently running and I just want to rename my export. All right, so after 19 seconds, my export is done. And now if I want to get my list of leads, I just need to go here and click on Download CSV. Then let's check the file. Is my list of leads I've just exported. So you can see that I have, 50 leads in it, which is perfect. On top, you can see the name of the columns. So for example, here we have the first name, last name, we have the LinkedIn URL, LinkedIn ID, we have, of course, the verified emails of the lead, the job title, location, and we have much more information. So for example, here we have the company name, company website, company location, company industry, and much more information that you can use when you do some outreach. When you export your leads with GiveMeLeads, we make sure that the data is clean. So for example, when you export people from LinkedIn, some of them might have their first name with a rocket emoji at the end, like this. And when you reach out to your leads, you don't want to have a rocket emoji in their first name. So we remove that, we make sure that you don't have any problems with capital letters, and basically we just make sure that you don't waste your time to manually clean the data. And the second thing we do with GiveMeLeads is to check if your lead perfectly match your filters. So we have a column here, filters, and basically we tell you for each lead if they perfectly match your filters or not. So if a lead is valid, like Frank, for example, it means that Frank perfectly matches all my filters. But if I scroll a little bit, you will see that some leads don't match perfectly my filters. So for example, here we have Bill, And Bill is invalid job title. So if we check his job title, we see, yeah, Director of Sales Enablement. And basically, it's not head of sales. So what's interesting when you know that someone is not valid is that you can decide to either keep the lead because director of sales enablement is related to sales, or you can just decide, no, I just want to reach out to people who are head of sales and I only want to keep people who are head of sales, and I remove all the people who are not head of sales. Now that we have this list of leads, it's time to go back on Lemlist and import this file. All right, so we are back on Lemlist. Here, I just need to click here. You select the file on your computer and your list of leads will be imported in Lemlist. Then you click on continue here. And now what we need to do is to map the column headers that we have in our CSV file to the Lemlist variable. So for example, the first name in my CSV file is mapped with the first name variable in Lemlist. So just make sure that everything looks great. And then once you're ready, you just need to click on continue. Then on this screen, you can enrich leads data. And basically with GiveMeLeads, you already have verified emails. So you don't need that. And we just need to click on import 50 leads. All right, that's perfect. We have our leads in Lemlist. So I can scroll a little bit. And now what we need to do is to go here on top and click on next step. On this page, you can review the message your leads will get. So for example, here we have Alicia and we can see the message she will get. For example, hi Alicia, I notice you're head of sales and so on. And same here on LinkedIn, hi Alicia. On this screen, just make sure that everything is great. And once you're ready to launch your campaign, you just need to click here. So you select all your leads and then you click on launch for 50 leads. And now in campaigns, you can see our new campaign. So head of sales with a company headcount between 500 to 1,000 people based in the US. And basically this campaign is now active and my leads will receive my emails and LinkedIn message. Now, the next thing I want to show you is this inbox feature here. And basically on this page, you can manage all your discussions from your email accounts and your LinkedIn accounts in just one place. And the good point is that you can directly reply on Lemlist and you can decide to send your reply on LinkedIn or by email. So for example, if I want to reply to this discussion, I can write something like, are you interested? And then if I click here, I can decide to send this reply by LinkedIn or by email. So let's say by LinkedIn, and then I click on send now. So as you can see, it's very convenient. I don't need to waste my time to check my email accounts or my LinkedIn account because I have everything in just one place. So this is how you create and manage a campaign on Lemlist. If you want to export your leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator, get the verified emails and import them into Lemlist, you can click in the first link in the description. And now I see you either on GiveMeLeads or in the next video. Bye bye.